Welcome to Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. Let me clear my throat. It is a sunny October 5th day. It's about 20 minutes till 4 in the afternoon. It's a nice day outside. It's 85 degrees. It's real comfortable. And football's going on. Fall's starting to come in. And it's a good day. It's been a minute since I've been outside recording, but we're going to get to it. This is episode number 34. Episode number 34 is Cigars on the Front Porch. And today we're going to be reviewing the CAO Bones. CAO Bones. And with this one, it is a 6x54, medium to full body. And it is Honduran, Nicaraguan filler. It's a Connecticut binder and a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper. So a mixture with the Connecticut wrapper and the Connecticut binder. And we'll see how this Dominican and Honduran and Nicaraguan fillers. So it's three fillers that's in there. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to do a V cut day. And of course, I'm going to create a channel in the cigar. And we'll get started. So we're looking at 340, maybe I don't know, an hour and 20 minutes. That's 5:15 or so. We'll see how this one does. So stay tuned for episode number 34, Cigars on the Front Porch with your host Uncle Scotty, and we're going to review this CAO Bones. Oh, and the price I paid for this one, I usually save it for the end, but sometimes I forget or it's just a suspense to it. But $4. I get mine online. If you send me a comment, I'll let you know where I got them from. No advertisement for them per se. But in the store, you pay, I don't know, maybe upwards of $10, $10, $15 in the store. So I got mine at a fraction of the price. All right, stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. All righty, we are back with episode number 34 with the CAO Bones. And with this one so far, it's got I pick up a little bit of pepper on it. It's not it's like a medium kind of pepper, but it's not a spicy pepper. And this one is supposed to have some wood. I've never tried wood, so I've been looking for something different and unique. Nuts and vanilla. So I'll be looking for that in this CAO Bones as we start out on this first third. Stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. Welcome back to Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. We're working on the CAO Bones. It's got a good retro exhale, and it's a good cigar. You can smell it, and its burn is well constructed. I love the Camacho and the CAO brands of cigars. So this one is a cigar. I'm pretty sure it's going to be medium to full. So we'll see how this one turns out. Stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. All right. Welcome back to Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. We're working on this CAO Bones. I want y'all to see the construction on this one, the ash. Look at that. Awesome. And the good, even burn. I had to touch it up for a second, but after that, it's doing real good. It is holding together. It's well constructed. This is a good medium body cigar, maybe full. We'll see. Um, it starts out. It starts out kind of like appearing like a light to medium body, but then I think it's going to progress to a medium to a full. I like it. It's nothing that stands out like it's supposed to have nuts in it. Haven't really tasted it, any of that. Um, it's supposed to have vanilla, uh, light vanilla, one or two barely noticeable coffee. Yeah, maybe a two or three on coffee. But I haven't really picked up on a lot of strong flavors just yet. But just the lightness and full is light but yet full. It's dual. That's the best way I can describe it. Um, so stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch with your host Uncle Scotty. That's episode number 34, the CAO Bones. Welcome back to Cigars on the Front Porch as we work on the CAO Bones. I did ash it. Um, what the cigar lacks in flavor so far between supposed to have it nuts, vanilla, and coffee. Vanilla and coffee, yeah, no nut taste on anything. I think I'm just gonna skip that. It makes up for in its context. This is a unique one. I'm struggling with the description of it. It whenever you exhale, you got to do a retro, and when you do a retro, it gives the impression that that it's a light cigar, but it's not. It's medium to full. It's like it's got the covering, or it comes off. The perception is light, but it's not. It's medium. It's medium to full, and it's just a light exhale. It's a light inhale, light exhale. It's not that. As far as the pace of it goes, you got to keep a good pace, 3, 4 paces on it or whatnot. It's not one of those cigars you want to just sit down and leave it alone. So it's unique. I like uniqueness. I sure hope it picks up on flavor. If it picks up on flavor, we good. Um, it's not harsh. It's not bland or anything of that nature. I'm just waiting for the flavor to kick in on this one. So we shall see. Stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch, episode number 34, CAO Bones. Welcome back to Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. We're working on the CA Bones. We just finished the first third. We're starting into the second third of this one. And so far in the first third, um, it's a great burn. No flavor. Not really picking up any flavor, whatnot. But it's a great burn. It's it's a good cigar. Hopefully it gets better. Hopefully the second third will pick up with some kind of flavor. And we shall see. So stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. We are in the second third of this CAO Bones. and so far nothing significant. It's got a good burn, good construction, well put together, but no particular flavors. Medium body, leaning toward full, medium to full. The ash on it is awesome. Well put together. Still not picking up any flavor notes on it. Hopefully it'll pick up something. All right. Stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. I'm back with the CAO Bones. We're finishing up on the second third. Just want to take this wrapper off to see if we can get this wrap off. As the cigar heats up, the wrapper is easily peeled off. See, this comes right off. The heat helps the glue to loosen up and it'll come right off. Still, no particular flavor on this one, even though we're in the second third. We're finishing up in the second third, going to the final third. What I have noticed with this one is that it's consistent. No particular flavor to it, no harshness, just a medium, a simple medium stick. No vanilla, no coffee, not really. Just a simple medium stick. Maybe the final third will give some kind of flavor. Why am I on the flavor part? I just like cigars that have, to me, flavor is personality. When there's no flavor to it with some kind of taste or to it, then what what distinguishes it? What makes it unique? Like I can pick up a cigar and it's butterscotch. One of them is cinnamon, or I can pick up another one and it's coffee based. You know, this one doesn't have that. It doesn't have it so far from what I found out. Just a good medium body cigar that comes off light, but it's medium body, medium to full. So stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch with your host Uncle Scotty as we start the first third of the CAO Bones. CAO Bones. The final third, it is really kicked in with the strength. This is definitely a full body cigar. It came off with light in the beginning within the first and second third. This final third is kicked in. So watch this. That is full body. Do not give this to somebody who's beginning. I don't particularly go for full bodies. Every now and then I would. It depends what kind of mood I'm in. It said meeting the full body after I was in the first and second, third. I was like, we'll see. Now I see. Still no particular flavor. I'm gonna say this is I'm gonna do a little bit longer with it, but I'm gonna come off with this as being an average cigar. This is a good one to keep in the humidor. No flavor to it. Just if you want a medium to full body cigar with no particular flavor, but good construction, well put together, and a cigar, a stick then this is the one for you. The CAO Bones. Just like he was playing dominoes. Bam! Hit it on the board. We'll do a little bit longer with this one, then we'll finish it up. But we are an hour and 20 minutes in, so this is about an hour and a half stick. Stay tuned for this last part with the CAO Bones with your host, Uncle Scotty, episode number 34, Cigars on the Front Porch. Welcome back to Cigars on the Front Porch. We have finished off on this CAO Bones. It is definitely a full body cigar. Do not give this to a new person, a newbie, a novice, a neophyte. Don't give it to them. Don't do them like that. I've gotten this down to the nub, and I will give this a rating of a good cigar. No flavor, but if you want a crisp, light, coming off, but yet full body cigar with no particular flavor to it, this is your stick to carry. If you into medium and full body cigars, this is your stick to carry. For me, nah. Will it be a giveaway cigar? No, it'll be a special occasion cigar where I want to sit down for a good while. I've been into this one, let's see, an hour, 20, 40, about an hour and 45 minutes, which is more than what I thought. I was thinking about an hour and a half. But thank you for sticking with me for these 17 and a half minutes on Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty, episode number 34. And remember, you are special. You are uniquely made. And one of the things that I want to pass on to you is that people come into your life for a season and for a reason. They come into your life to make your life better. And for those that don't come into your life per se to make it better initially, the lesson that you learn from being around them, if you use it wisely, it will make your life better. So in essence, all people do come into your life to make it better, even if they're negative or whatever they are, or it's a negative experience. If you learn from that experience and don't repeat it, and don't let that negative experience impact you as a person and get stronger with it, it makes you better. So the lesson I'm learning is not to hold on to people for too long. I have a tendency of doing that. I hold on to people for too long. I just don't want to let them go. But I'm learning and I'm getting better. So thank you. Cigars on the Front Porch, episode number 32, CAO Bones.